Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Thanksgiving. This video is going to be uploaded on Thanksgiving. I wanted to do a little get ready with me today for Thanksgiving. I thought it would be really fun to do a little Thanksgiving get ready with me because I actually haven't done a get ready with me in a really long time. Thought it'd be fun to get ready together. You're getting ready to go to your family's house to have dinner, do whatever. Basically going to be showing you guys the look I'm going for. I'm going to do my hair, my makeup, and show you guys the outfit I plan on wearing. But first things first, I need to go shower and wash my hair. This is like 3 or 4 day hair, so it's looking a bit messy now, so that's why I need to go wash it. And then I want to show you guys how I style it because recently I switched up my hair routine and I actually really like how it's been looking lately. So yeah, I'm just gonna go wash my hair and I'll be back. I just got out of the shower and I always put my hair in like a cotton t-shirt after because the cotton t-shirt reduces frizz rather than like a regular towel. I just do this to get rid of like the excess moisture so that my hair is not like dripping wet. I'm also in my old bedroom if you guys didn't notice. I'm back home for Thanksgiving break, so I'm not at my apartment. And now I'm just gonna brush my hair out. I usually always brush my hair in the shower already, so there's not really much tangles in it right now. So recently I've been using these 2 products for my hair. So I got the Curls Blueberry Bliss leave-in conditioner and it smells so good. I've always seen this on the shelves, but like I'm like always scared to try new products, but I was at the point where like I just needed new products for my hair. And then I also pair it with the Miel pomegranate and honey coil sculpting custard. So this one's like a cream and this one's like a gel. And this used to be my go-to, the Camille Rose. But I just noticed it made my hair really oily, even though I have really dry and coarse hair. Now I use this as kind of like a pre-product before I put the other 2 products in. It made my hair like really soft because the gel makes your hair kind of like crunchy. So I'm gonna show you guys my updated curly hair routine. Just because I've noticed that my hair has like been doing really good with these products, and I kind of just want to show you guys what I've been using. So maybe if you guys are like looking for a new routine or new tips, maybe this can help you in your routine. So I usually start in halves. I know some people work in smaller sections, but I just go in halves. And I take a little bit of the Camille Rose Curl Love Moisture Milk, Rice Milk, and Macadamia Oil cream, and I literally do the smallest bit. So usually I'll go in and put like an argan oil or Moroccan oil, but I'm actually completely out right now. And this stuff does have oil in it and it really moisturizes my hair. So I've been using this as kind of a fill for that. So I usually just put a little bit in my hand and rake it through all of my hair. I work mainly in like 2 halves just because if I do smaller sections for my hair, there's like too much product in my hair. And then next I take the Blueberry Bliss cream. And this stuff smells so good. It literally smells like a blue raspberry snow cone. But I take the product and just rake it in my hair like this too. Let me just section this off. And I usually go in with like about that much. I don't know if that's too much for some people, but this is just how much I use for my hair. And even sometimes I'll add more. It kind of just depends. So after those products are raked in, I take a clip and then I start sectioning it into smaller sections because this is where I start actually like coiling and forming my curls. So I'll separate it to like a good chunk, so like that much. And next I'll take the gel, and if you put too much it'll really like make it hard, and I don't really like when it has like a super thick cast. So I'll literally take the smallest amount, like literally just dip my finger in and get whatever like coats my nail, and I'll use that for my hair. Then I take my brush. I usually have my Denman brush, but I don't have it with me now, which is fine. I'll take even smaller sections from the big chunk and brush it out while twisting the brush to help form the curls. And then I'll just keep twisting and twisting until it looks like this. This really just helps me not have any frizz in my hair, or at least it reduces the frizz because I still have a lot of frizz like throughout my hair normally. And then I basically just repeat this through all the small sections. And honestly I feel like you don't even need the Denman brush because like this works with so many different brushes. This is also like an alternative to finger coiling. It's just like basically finger coiling but with a brush, just because I feel like if I was to do finger coiling on my whole head it would take literally forever. So I just do this and then I wiggle it out at the end to make sure the curls have formed. And then this is how the pieces end up looking. And then if it doesn't come out like the best, I'll go in with my finger and then twist it myself. But I basically just do this to my whole head. So it's really simple. It's just kind of time consuming. Ever since I started doing this, I've noticed that so much of my frizz has gone down, and I really like these products that I have. Every time it's a hit or miss. Some days it'll look good, some days it won't. So I'm hoping this time it looks good. just finished this half. So this is how it ends up looking after I coil the whole thing. The reason why sometimes I say it's a hit or miss because I get a lot of trouble like getting volume at the top of my hair, and also sometimes my hair is like very coarse and puffy at the top, so it's kind of hard to just like get my hair to like fall into one curl pattern because I feel like I just have a bunch of different type of curls everywhere. This is how this half looks. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the next half because it's already getting a little bit too dry. So this is how my hair looks after all of the brushing and coiling. Some of my ends like are having trouble coiling this way. I don't know if it's because I've been putting heat on it lately or what, but I feel like every section comes out different. It looks a bit crazy when it's drying, but afterwards I'm gonna go ahead and separate the curls. This next step is the most crucial part to my hair routine. I have been taking a claw clip and literally just putting it like this on the very top of my head and leaving it like this till it's completely dry or semi-dry. I have trouble getting volume on the very top of my head, and I saw this little hack on TikTok, and ever since I've done it, I've been doing it every time because it really does give my hair more volume at the very top, because that's definitely where I need more volume the most. Sometimes if I'm in a rush, I'll diffuse it and then separate it, but since I'm gonna be doing my makeup, I'm just gonna leave it like this for now and let it air dry. But that's how I do my curly hair. This isn't the completed look, obviously, but I'm gonna leave it like this while I do my makeup. So I have a couple products that I'm gonna be trying today that I have and just haven't used. Usually before my makeup, I always add chapstick because my lips are literally so dry all the time, especially now that it's winter time. And I'm just using the Laneige, I never know how to say this, lip sleeping mask, but I literally use it as a chapstick because it looks just like lip gloss and it's really moisturizing, and it's the pink mini size. I already put on my moisturizer after my shower, and the one thing I don't use is face primer. Like, I don't even think I own one, just because I haven't found one that's really like made a difference in my skin or like my makeup application. So we're just gonna skip that step, but if you guys know of any good primers, please let me know. So for foundation, I'm gonna use the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation. Honestly, it might be a little too dark, so I might have to mix it in with like a lighter foundation color. And I don't have my mirror that I usually use when I'm here, so I'm gonna have to use a handheld mirror. This might be, yeah, this is way too dark. I literally get pale so fast, it's not even funny. I'm just gonna use some of this L'Oreal Infallible foundation and try and like blend it in with this dark shade. I really want to start like getting into more makeup brands because I just like, I'm always scared to try out new things, but I think it's that time. And my face is a lot paler than my body in general. It doesn't really look like it, but whenever I use my winter shade, it's always lighter than my body, so I'm gonna try and actually match my face to my body this time. The L'Oreal foundation has been my go-to and like my favorite drugstore product, but I really want to try out something that has a bit more coverage because this is like a light to medium coverage that you can build up. It's always hard to do my makeup while my hair is drying because like this is literally getting in the way. My eyes hurting so bad. I think it's time to like switch out my contacts, but I left them all in my apartment. I'm not driving back there just to go get that. My cat just came in here. This looks like a pretty good match to me. And I always blend out my foundation with a buffer brush just because I like how it like really uses all the product rather than the beauty blender, because whenever I use a beauty blender, it just like soaks up all the foundation. So now that that's all blended in, I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender. Well, this is the Morphe sponge, and I'm just gonna pat this all around my face to get any of the excess like buildup off, just in case there's like too much foundation anywhere. Whenever I do this, I feel like it gives me like a dewy and like smooth look, so I always like blending it out afterwards with the beauty blender. Now I'm gonna go in with my NARS concealer. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm putting this directly on top of my eye bags and anywhere else that I feel like needs to be concealed. I literally love this concealer. Ever since I started using it, this has now been like my holy grail. Like, it really covers my under eyes. But then I'm gonna take a lighter shade of concealer, and I think this is the Maybelline Fit Me. Like, this is literally so old, just to brighten up my under eyes even more, right in like the inner corner kind of. And then I'm also gonna like drag it at the top here. I definitely feel like if I was on a deserted island, the only product I would need is concealer, because I think I have like the darkest under eyes. I think it's just from genetics, because I can get like a lot of sleep and nothing will change. It's always been like that. And to set my face, I'm using the Huda Beauty powder. And then I just pat it in places that I crease the most. And I honestly like don't really get into doing my eyebrows that much. Like they honestly even need to be plucked right now. But I'm using a Fenty Beauty stick. My mom got it for me, so I have no idea what it is, but I just basically line the outside and like the front part. I don't really do much of anything else. I'm gonna bronze my face. I usually use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil palette thing, like the little bronzer, but I literally don't know where I put it. So I'm just gonna use this random bronzer that's in this Becca palette. I'm honestly so excited to eat on Thanksgiving. My favorite meal is probably stuffing. I've never had stuffing until 1 year during Friendsgiving. One of my friends brought like the stovetop stuffing, and ever since that I've been obsessed. Like I don't even want like the homemade stuffing. I feel like stovetop is just like top tier. So I'm gonna be making that, even though it's literally from a box, so it's not really like making anything. And then I'm making baked mac and cheese. I'm also excited to eat. This year my whole family is coming over to my house for Thanksgiving. I just put so much bronzer on, but I really don't care because I really want to try and chisel my face out. Next, I take a little skinny brush like this. This is a random brush. I literally have no idea where I got this from. And I go in with the bronzer and try and contour my face. So I'll take some bronzer and like put some underneath my nose and on the sides, and then just like blend it out. I really want to get into cream contouring, so if you guys know any good ones, comment down below because I need to do some research on that, on which ones are best. So now that all the bronzer is on, I'm gonna put on some blush. So I have two different Rare Beauty blushes that I've never used before. I already put on like powder, so I hope it's fine that I'm putting this on top because I've never used like liquid blush before. I keep seeing everyone use this and they say that you should put on like a really small amount. So I have one in Joy and I have one in Happy. So one's a more coral and one's like a pinker shade. I think I'm gonna go with the coral today. Or is that more of like a summery tone? I'm gonna test it on my hand first. I think I'm gonna go with Happy, which is more of the pink shade. Oh my gosh. Maybe I am supposed to use a brush. I'm kind of scared of that. I don't know if that looks good or not. Honestly, I don't care. I'm gonna keep going. Maybe it's supposed to be blended in with a brush. Okay, I think now that I blended it out, it looks kind of good. But I'm still gonna go on top with this Milani blush. This is the Dolce Pink Baked Blush, and this is like one of my favorite blushes. I'm just gonna like put very little. Now I'm gonna go in with some highlight. So I don't have any of my highlights here. I left them all in my apartment. For highlight, I'm gonna go in with this Tarte Pro Glow liquid highlighter. And I've never used this highlight before, and I've had it for quite a long time. So I'm gonna be very light on this because I don't know how pigmented this is. I just put like the smallest dot on my finger. That is really pigmented, but it's really pretty. And I'm gonna put some at the tip of my nose. Ooh, I actually really like the highlight. I'm just gonna put a little bit of powder under my cheekbone, just to like make sure I didn't bring anything down too low. It's time to do my eyeshadow. So my eyelids are already creasing kind of bad. There's definitely something wrong with this contact because it actually hurts so bad. I'm gonna have to like take it out after this video because I don't know. I feel like I'm doing my makeup in like a weird order. I feel like most people do their base and then their eye look and then contour and blush, but I'm just weird. I'm taking this foundation off my lips because it's bothering me. I already have my outfit picked out that I'm going to show you guys, so I think I'm going to try and do my eye look to kind of match that. It's a skirt with green and black, but maybe I'll accessorize with gold, so I'll do like maybe a gold look. This Morphe palette has some really pretty like fall colors that I think would be good. Or I also have a new Morphe palette that I've never used. This is a Truth or Bare Morphe palette. Oh my gosh, and this has an even bigger mirror. I probably could have been using this the whole time. This has a bunch of pretty shades. Ignore my messy table. I think I'm gonna go with this one because I've never used this before and it has really pretty colors. I don't think I brought up any of my eyeshadow brushes. Yep, they're all in equipment. I'm just gonna have to use these ones and hope for the best. This one literally has green on it. I really don't want the day to end because once like Thanksgiving is over, it's like back to school mode, and I've just been ignoring school ever since I came back home. All my professors canceled my Monday and Tuesday classes, so I got to come home early. I'm really thinking of the idea of doing Vlogmas. I'm really scared that I won't be able to follow through with uploading every day. So I'm thinking about maybe doing weekly Vlogmas maybe. I don't even know. If anyone has any input, please like message me or leave a comment. This eyeshadow actually blends out really nicely. I just used this one. I think this one is the Reveal shade, and I just like dabbed some on there and now it's like fully blended, and I feel like I didn't even have to do much. Video ideas. What is going on? Is my contact like torn? Like it hurts to the point of like even putting eyeshadow on. But I'm gonna just keep going because if you've made it this far into the video, I want your opinion on what kind of videos you guys want to see, because I've been having like a routine, like a school routine. It's like not a good one. Like it's just like a boring, lifeless one. I feel like my literal routine every day is to wake up, do my nose before class, go to class, eat, drink coffee, watch TikTok or YouTube, and go to bed. I feel like I just do nothing good for myself, like for self-care wise. Maybe I just need like a nice self-care day. That'd be fun. Or like a self-care night. Or like, do you guys want to see more vlogs? And I'll try and like make them more entertaining by like actually planning on doing things. I just need input because sometimes I'm like, does anyone actually even want to see this? Just blended in that color all through the crease, and I think I'm just gonna put like shimmer shade all throughout like the inner crease. So I'm just gonna use like this one right here. And I don't know how pigmented this is gonna be. Oh my god, that's actually really pretty. I always blend it in with my finger because I feel like that's how it gets like the most shimmer. Then for eyeliner, I'm gonna take like a little eyebrow brush, and I'm gonna take like this shade, just like any dark brown, and then use this as my liner. I've been doing this ever since like high school, and I think it's the best thing ever because it's easy to take off. You can blend it away if you mess up, and it just like looks really smooth. This is how the eyeshadow eyeliner looks. I really feel like it's like the easiest way to do your eyeliner. It looks like it's getting really dark, but it's only 3:53. So this time change is really like messing me up right now. But now I'm going to do mascara. My eye really hurts, so I'm kind of scared to put on lashes or even curl my lashes. I don't want to take out my contact yet because then I'll be blind and I won't be able to see the camera. So this Black Friday, I'm really gonna try and restrain myself from spending money. Some places have the best deals, like Ulta has usually pretty good like Black Friday deals, Sephora does, Gymshark does, and I'm really just trying to restrain myself because I don't want to spend money when I should be saving it. For mascara, I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash. I can't wait to show you guys how my hair turns out. I hope it looks good, or else it'll kind of just be a fail. I hope there's nothing wrong with my eye because honestly, I don't really follow the rules of like contacts, to be honest. Ow. Whew. My life has been so school orientated that I feel like I don't have much to talk about. Maybe next time I should ask questions on my Instagram. Make sure you guys are following my Instagram. I feel like I kind of stay updated on there more than YouTube, and I always post when I upload. I was gonna put on lashes, but I think we're just gonna skip that because my eye is killing me for some reason, and I feel like that would make it worse. So I'm gonna move on to lip liner. I use the NYX lip pencil in the shade Natural, and I swear by this lip liner. I feel like it just blends in with like my skin tone and like the color of my lips good. So I'm just gonna line my lips. I literally swear by this lip liner. I think it's so good. And on top of that, I put my favorite lip gloss. So this is like my power duo. This is the Filler Instinct NYX lip gloss, and it's a plumping gloss. I just put this on top, and I'm just gonna put on another layer of mascara because I feel like I need it since I'm not gonna be putting on lashes. After this week, I think I only have like 3 or 4 more weeks of school, and I've never been so happy. But the last day of school for me is the 23rd, so I literally only have 2 days until Christmas. But now my makeup is all finished and my hair is a bit more dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and unclip it. You see how like there's more volume? If I didn't have that in, my hair would be completely Lord Farquaad vibes. Sometimes I also get scared of doing this to my hair because I feel like I'm like one of the founding fathers in the like white wigs. Like imagine I left it like this and actually went out in public. It's time to separate these curls. So I think the best way would be to have like a little bit of oil in your hands to reduce the frizz. But like I said, I have like nothing here, so I don't have any oil in my hands. I'm just gonna very carefully separate. My hair is also like 70% dry right now, so it still has a little wetness, which I like because sometimes if it dries like too much like this, and it's kind of hard to separate, and then it just like looks like the founding father wigs. And this part you also want to be like really delicate with your hair, because sometimes, at least for my hair, it gets knotted up when I'm like pulling them away from each other, and sometimes I just want to like rip my hair out, but it's better to be gentle. I just separated most of my hair, but it's still like 20% wet. When it's fully dry, that's where I can go back in and like separate any more pieces that I want. But right now I'm gonna leave it like this. So moving on to the outfit, I have a really cute outfit picked out that I want to wear, but I don't really know how realistic it's gonna be. I have this green and brown plaid skirt, and it's like a little bodycon skirt. And then to go with it, I have black sheer tights. And for the top, I have this black long sleeve. I don't know what is on this. Like a sweater material, or I also have a black long sleeve that's more of like a cropped regular shirt style. And this one is shorter, so I feel like it's kind of like unrealistic to be wearing this at like a family function and like when I'm eating a lot, because I'm gonna be literally eating the whole table. I'm gonna try on both tops and then see what looks best together. This is a completed look. I just put on my little Thanksgiving outfit. This is a skirt. This was in one of my Fashion Nova hauls. And then I have this little black long sleeve and then the tights. And I think it looks so cute. So maybe I'll just wear this to like take family pictures and then change into something comfortable while I eat. And then I just put these hoops on, and I have my rings and this bracelet that I have on like all the time. So I think this is a completed Thanksgiving look. When my hair gets more dry, I'm definitely gonna separate it a little bit more just to give it more volume and like less spirals. So since it is Thanksgiving, I just wanted to say that I'm so grateful for every one of you guys that are subscribed to my channel and watch my videos. It literally means the world to me when you guys comment and send me messages on Instagram and like just say the sweetest things to me. Like it literally makes my day every time I read something like that. So I just want to say thank you, and I love you guys, and I hope you guys all have a really good Thanksgiving. Spend it with the people you love and make sure to eat a lot. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.